What does it take to be the steel magnolia of the White House? Hey everyone, it's Emma here, your guide to all things pop culture, with a touch of fashion, trends, and a generous splash of gossip. Today's episode, oh, it's a juicy one, is all about Rosalynn Carter, First Lady and advocate. She was not just another First Lady, she was like the ultimate trailblazer who rocked the White House with her advocacy and influence. You won't want to miss this spill. So, let me tell you a quick story before we dive deeper. There was this woman in my life, a total powerhouse, who once told me, "Emma, you can be anything you want, slay those goals," and honestly, it was empowering. When I read about Rosalynn Carter, I had a major flashback to that moment. Like, can you believe Rosalynn was out there in the 70s making waves, showing the world what a powerful woman can achieve? Okay, let's unwrap this. Do you know how some people are, like, great gardeners? Well, think of Rosalynn Carter as the ultimate garden nurturer. Except her garden was public policy and mental health advocacy. She planted seeds of change that grew into a legacy. Literally redefining what a First Lady could do, Rosalynn taught us that nurturing isn't just about being nice, it's about making change. Love her for that. All right, what's next? Jumping into the dynamic duo of Rosalynn and her husband Jimmy Carter, who was president from the late 70s. If you didn't know, they revolutionized what partnership goals meant back then. Rosalynn wasn't just in the shadows. She was front and center in key decisions, like attending cabinet meetings. OMG, that alone raised eyebrows and changed the game for future First Ladies. And can we talk about her mental health advocacy? She was like the voice for those who didn't have one. Picture it, the late 70s, when mental health was a total no-go topic, and Rosalynn was out there testifying before the Senate. Epic slay, right? Her work led to legislation that seriously changed how mental health was viewed in public health policy. Visionary much? Let's jump to the next thing. Her participation in international diplomacy was like groundbreaking. In '77, Rosalynn traveled to Latin America and did more than sip tea with diplomats. She was advocating for human rights and making real connections, not just a smile and wave moment. What would international relations have looked like without her contributions? Can you even imagine? Now for something different, how is Rosalynn not a pop culture icon? Like, her story screams cinematic drama. Picture this, a Netflix series or movie about the steely yet nurturing Rosalynn. With today's focus on strong trailblazer women, she'd totally be relatable and inspiring. I mean, if Queen's Gambit could capture hearts, why not a Rosalynn? Alright, what's next in our thought-provoking segues? Let's ponder this hypothetical. What if Rosalynn Carter had chosen architecture over her role as a First Lady? Total plot twist, right? Imagine her designing buildings, but instead she built a whole new framework for mental health advocacy. Would she have changed systems the same way? And I can't help but wonder if her structured creative vision helped her see the broader picture in policies. Anyway, okay, let's move on. Next episode, a real vibe. We're diving into the evolving role of women in politics and touching on how modern movements and activism are still riding the trailblazing coattails of folks like Rosalynn. So stay tuned. To wrap up, Rosalynn Carter. What a legacy. She showed us that being a First Lady isn't just about hosting dinners, it's about making waves. Remember, honey, every step you take can be a step towards change. Until next time, keep spilling the tea.